Now coming to the other important topic, that is Great Indian Bustard. Yes sir, before discussing this topic, let's recall what are the very basic information which we know about bustard, Great Indian Bustard. Yes sir, what is the IUCN status of Great Indian Bustard, sir? Sir, Great Indian Bustard is always in use. I expect all of you know about this Great Indian Bustard. What is the IUCN status of the Great Indian Bustard, sir? The IUCN status of Great Indian Bustard is critically endangered. Hope every one of you know. And next, it is the state bird of Rajasthan. This year, why Great Indian Bustard is in use and what is the importance of Great Indian Bustard for this year prelims is, this Great Indian Bustard is the mascot for CMS, Conservation on Migratory Species. Okay, the COP 13 which was held in Gandhinagar. Mascot for CMS COP 13 which was held in Gandhinagar. Okay. The name of this mascot, it is known as GIBI, Great Indian Bustard. Okay. So let me show one nice video on this with regards to Great Indian Bustard before further going into the details.
The Thar is the world's most populated desert, home to both people and wildlife. The Desert National Park is sculpted from the Thar, a biosphere reserve where the iconic Great Indian Bustard lives. Locally known as the Godawan, the term bustard translates to slow bird, which indeed it is because of its huge bill. The bustard today faces multiple threats: competition from livestock and changing use of its habitat. But the biggest threat comes from wind turbines and power lines. The Great Indian Bustard's home range has shrunk to 10% of the original in just the last decade. There are only 150 critically endangered individuals left today in the wild.
Yes friends, that's a nice video about Great Indian Bustard, which in 1 minute video it explained about all the important details about Great Indian Bustard. It is critically endangered. Next, the threats of Great Indian Bustard. What are the threats of Great Indian Bustard, sir? One is habitat loss. Next one is power lines. Okay. Since it is a heavy bird, if there is any power transmission lines in between, the wings of this Great Indian Bustard stuck. That's the reason power lines are also one of the major threat. Next one is decline in grasslands. Next one is urbanization. And it is known as Godawan. It is known as Godawan in Rajasthan. Godawan. It is locally known as Houbara in Rajasthan. That's the reason government of Rajasthan has started a project to conserve these bustards, or which are locally known as Godawan, by name Project Godawan. Okay. Please remember this: bustard, the critically endangered. Okay, it is the state bird of Rajasthan. Rajasthan government has started the Project Godawan, and it is critically endangered, and these are the threats to the bustards population. Okay, let me discuss other important bustard also, which is in very much news. That is known as Houbara Bustard. Houbara Bustard. Okay, why it is in news, sir? Recently, our neighbor, Pakistan government has given permission for hunting. Hunting for Emirates, Qatar, Emir of Qatar. Okay. Pakistan government has given permission for Emir of Qatar to hunt this Houbara Bustard. Okay. In Pakistan, there is hunting season from November to January, November 1st to January 31st. Okay, it's like a tourism model for them, hunting tourism, where they charge hefty prices from the princes and all these emirs, and they allow for the hunting of this Houbara Bustard. That's the reason the entire international think tanks on this conservation of bird species and all these things, they are against these permissions on hunting. That's the reason Houbara Bustard is used. Let me show you the image of Houbara Bustard. Yes, sir. This is Houbara Bustard. This is Houbara Bustard. Okay. Houbara Bustard. And see here we can see the images of hunting of this bustard. Okay. And this is the mascot for CMS Top 13, which was held in Kanpur. GIBI, that is the Great Indian Bustard. That is the reason GIBI is in news. The Great Indian Bustard is in news and very much important for this year prelims. Okay, so this talks about the height and weight. It stands for a height of around 3 feet and 18 kilos. Okay, it is one of the heaviest flying bird. The Great Indian Bustard. Hope you can see this. The Great Indian Bustard is among the heaviest birds in the country. So these are the very basic details, the minimum details which you need to remember for prelims.